It's day 5 on the slow boat to Melbourne. We have sailed 218 miles and we have 574 miles to go to Melbourne. I'm excited today and actually a little bit nervous. So you can see this incredible skyscape behind me. Look at that. So that's post frontal. The front went through about 2 hours ago. It rained quite a lot beforehand, and then the wind slowly changed direction, and the sea state was quite violent, so I wasn't going to do anything then. Oh, look at that behind me. Look at that squall. The colours are amazing. Just the difference around the whole horizon of colour is just absolutely incredible. But back to the slow boat. So today I am going to try the trysail. It's cured overnight. These conditions are just right for trying it. We're currently hammering down the run line to Melbourne at 3 knots. So let's see if we can make it 6 or maybe 7 knots by the end of the day. I've no idea if this is going to work. I think the likelihood of me sticking it up and making it work the first time are pretty slim. But today, that's what I'm going to do. Just a quick overview of where we are then. So that's where I dismasted. There's Melbourne up there. And if we zoom in on my track, you can see how the last 24 hours have not been great. So this is where I put the storm jib up yesterday, and I managed to reach at 90 degrees for a while, and then the wind picked up and the waves picked up, and I just got steadily pushed more and more and more south. And now, as this front has gone over, I've been able to start going north. So the rum line is this line here. This is the rum line to Melbourne, but because I do get pushed, it's easy to make ground to the east, and am getting pushed to the south. Ideally, what I need to be is quite a long way to the left of this line to bank some ground for the next time I can only go to the east. But I think with the extra speed from the trysail, I might be able to do that. So one of the things I haven't quite figured out is how to manage the back corner, the clue of this trysail. So the 2 front corners of the triangle, super easy. I've made a head and a tack. I've rigged a second halyard onto our mast, and there's a Cunningham already there that I can use. So I can hold that front edge nice and tight and against the mast. But trying to manage that back corner, I need to do 2 things. I need to pull the sail tight, or as tight as I can without a boom. And then I need to be able to move it in and out across the boat, sheeting it. So I think I can use my existing main sheets and vang arrangement to do that, but I haven't quite figured out how. So I'm just going to have a little look at that now and try and think of something clever. Oh, look at all the waves coming in. I think I might have wet socks by the end of the day. Yeah, a little bit of thinking required before I launch into dragging my sail on deck. So I need to hold the front edge of the sail onto the mast. So I'm going to use these strops that were on the boom. These were actually holding the vang and the main sheets and the reefing strops onto the boom. So I'm going to use these to hold the sail forwards onto our mast. Slightly nervous about this. Kind of expecting Either it's going to be a disaster or I'll stick it up and the whole thing will fall down. But this is a process of trial and error, we know that. So my main sheet is off. So the sail should flag out that way. It's quite heavy, that end of the sail, so I need to be a bit careful. I put a bit more backstay on already. I'm nervous. Okay, let's go halyard. That is a really great start. Well, I knew it was going to be trial and error. That was all very, very exciting for about 2 minutes. And then the head fell off. But the good news is it works. I mean, it works. It's the right shape. I know exactly how I'm going to trim it. What I need to do now is sew a head into it. There's a lot of load in there. And I guess the sticker just wasn't good enough. Maybe I can use epoxy. Anyway, that's my job for today now. I just need to put a better head on this sail and then we're going to be ballistic. Whoa, it's rough now. Windy and the waves are beam on. But the sun's shining. So I've made 2 new loops and now all I need to do is grab the sail and I'm going to stitch these onto here.
Darling, you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll hold you till the end of time. So you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go?
Okay, new head strops attached. Slightly different, so I'm going to need a different kind of strop, I think, for these. And actually I can see really clearly what happened. This Sikaflex is still really soft and actually a little bit sticky, so it just didn't go off. I didn't wait for long enough. I mean, maybe I should have stitched it in the first place, but the Sikaflex theoretically would have been stronger, but I just didn't cool my jets for long enough. Never mind, let's try again. Yes! Look at that! And hang on, let's just check boat speed. Whoa, there's some big waves here. 4.7, 5.2, 5.3, 5.3 knots. Yes! This is good. I am expecting it all to fall down in half an hour, but let's have half an hour of pure speed. Yes.